When a gun is involved in a domestic violence situation, the woman is 5 times more likely to be murdered. In the past 25 years, more intimate partner homicides in the U.S. have been committed with guns than with all other weapons combined. In 54% of domestic violence homicides in Washington between 2006 and 2015, the defendant had previously been ordered to surrender firearms.
That's a huge number, and that's what we'd like to stop.
I could list off more statistics, but hopefully the point is clear. Domestic violence and guns don't mix.
It's one of the most lethal factors that involve in a relationship.
When a no-contact order is issued, the offender can also be ordered to surrender all firearms. But police say many lie and say they don't have a gun when they do. That was the case last week. Nicholas Koza said under oath he didn't have any guns to surrender.
His statement under perjury that he does not have firearms to turn over as he was required to by the 1099 order.
When police learned Koza still had a firearm, they got a search warrant to check. Sure enough, they found a gun and arrested him for unlawful possession of a firearm, making it the first time Spokane police have taken this kind of action in a domestic violence case.
There has been very little double checking in the past to make sure that it is being complied with.
The move is modeled after a similar task force started in Seattle.
They started tracking down the offenders and the orders and seeing what the compliance rate was, and in a month they recovered more firearms than they had in the previous year.
SPD hopes to dedicate more resources to getting guns out of the hands of domestic violence offenders. Officers planned to do their second check yesterday after learning this man, Kevin Nichols, had a gun. But he was arrested by the patrol anti-crime team before domestic violence officers could serve the search warrant. Nichols is a convicted felon, so he's not allowed to have a firearm. There's also a valid domestic violence protection order against him.
Our goal on this is to get the message out that if you're given a no-contact order or an order to surrender, comply with that order to surrender.
I'm LIndsay Nadrich, KREM 2 News.